the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fantasy Show. Hey, it's a Soul Fantasy Show live for March 7th, 2020. We got hockey action, yo. A 6-game main slate for DraftKings, FANDUEL, Fantasy Draft Monkey Sword Fight, and whatever the fuck else you want to play. I don't know. There's probably like a million other things. There's sports books. There's anything you can think of that I will help you win. I want you guys to win. That's my goal. I don't want to win. I want you to win. I already win. It's not a problem for me to win. Please, if you already haven't, please subscribe to this channel so I can keep creating content. The subscribers will help me eventually get monetized so I can pay for better substance. Right now, I pay for Draft Dashboard and DFS by Noah, so I get a lot of intel that it costs me money, about $65 a month, so that's what I'm spending on you guys for free. Just so you know, just letting you know. All right, so right on top we have Mika. The Zika, he couldn't have had 65 fantasy points last game. This guy had 65 fantasy points last game. He's going in all my lineups. I don't care. I'm chasing that 65. Man, 21, 28, 13 is last. They're playing the New Jersey Devils, who are not that good. We're going to go over the power rankings again today. All right, so you got your top goalie. All right, the Rangers goalie. What else is new? Chris Diger, 13 last game. He is 7, 8, and 7. Very expensive. He is on the Panthers, and they're playing Montreal. So expect a big game out of Dagger, the Dagger Man. Brett Burns, your top defenseman as always. Now you have Evander Kane sliding back in there, and even Brady Tkachuk sliding in there. He had 30 last time against San Jose. Sometimes I accidentally call them St. Joe's. I don't know why. I always think of St. Joe's for some reason when I think of the San Jose Sharks. Because they suck. They've sucked for about 10 years. Ever since like that magical season in 2004, if you follow basketball. That's what reminds me of St. Joe's, how sucky they've been. San Jose. All right, well, we have Alex Barkov, Hoffman. I would fade Kane. I'm not playing any of those San Jose guys or their goalies. I'm fading all them out. All right. So ignore these top games. So it's a 6-game slate. So it's Bruins, Lightning, Canadians, Panthers, Devils, Rangers, Sabres, Flyers. Oh, the Flyers. 40 and 20. Man, they're playing the shitty Buffalo Sabres. Look at that. Minus 225. My money's on the Flyers to continue this hot streak. Now, just to show you how hot they are, let me just go over the power rankings. They are now number 3. The Flyers moved up from 5 to 3 on the power rankings. We got the Bruins. So is that who they said they were playing? Flyers are not playing the Bruins. The Lightning are playing the Bruins. So that's going to be a pretty bang. You would not put a goalie in from either Lightning or the Bruins in, okay? Don't put those goalies in. You can put the Flyers goalie in, put the Rangers goalie in, put the Senators goalie in, possibly put the Oilers goalie in. Put one of those 4 goalies, all right? Don't put the goalie from that Lightning Bruins game. There might be a bunch of goals and not as many saves as you're used to from the Bruins. They might shut the Lightning out. I'll be honest with you. The Bruins might shut the Lightning out. The Lightning they're cold right now. Every time I put them in, they're just so cold lately. So Lightning moved down from 4 to 6, and you have the Golden Knights moved above them. So now we like the Knights. We've been like the Knights, though. Capitals, Stars, Penguins, Oilers, Hurricanes, Leafs, Canucks, Islanders, Flames, Rangers, Coyotes, Jets, Predators, Wild. The Blue Jackets, Panthers, Canadians, Blackhawks, Sabres, Devils, Sharks, right at the bottom. And they're playing attack the Sharks, attack the Devils. Okay? Now, luckily, the Red Wings played yesterday and somehow won. And they're getting really lucky. All right, let's get your first lineup of the day. As usual, I give free lineups out every day. All right, let's get this lineup in. All right. So we got Strom, Suzuki, Brett, Claude Giroux. We're getting him out of there. Yamato, Delangelo, Cabot, Mamato, and Bradley. Alright, let's get you your FanDuel lineup. Alright, so we have Connor McDavid. I told you I'm not playing any San Jose Sharks, guys. I'll put anybody in. Look, you can put him in. Why would you? They must think they're going to get some gold, but I don't, so I'm not playing them. I don't care. I'll even put Skinner in over this guy, and Skinner is horrible. So then you can put somebody like Victor Olofsson from Buffalo, even though I do not expect many goals against the Flyers. So now I'm going to take him out and just put here's a New Jersey guy. They're playing the Rangers, so there might be a few goals there to consider. So that's your second lineup of the day. All right, let's go over some of the position optimizers. Let's just browse through some FanDuel top positions. All right, here's the top position. Now, if you want to play a Shark and you're desperate at center, and they're playing Ottawa, so let's go to the power rankings. Where's Ottawa at? Let's find Ottawa. Ottawa center. Where's Ottawa? Well, maybe that's why they have so many Sharks in. Look, Sharks 27, Ottawa 30. So, let's go to our scoreboard. Ottawa Senator versus Sharks. So, there we go. That's why they're announcing so many Sharks, because they're playing the fucking Senators. That just caught my attention. So, maybe we'll go back over some lineups with some Sharks in real quick for you. You might want to play a few Sharks. All right, there we go. I still don't trust all the Sharks. I'm going to play a Shark or two. Probably Logan Courtier. That's probably going to be my Shark guy. Because, right here, you can get him out of here. You can put Victor in if you want. I might play Meyer and Courtier. If you want to stack them too, I do not have a problem with it. So let's go back over the position optimizer again real quick. So you see the top centers. Ted Nugent's babyface brother. He sings like babyface, but he plays hockey like a beast. Kevin Hayes, Flyers guys are firmly in play. Any Flyer you can think of. Way down low is Connor McDavid, Jack Eichel. They must have these dangerously tough matchups, and they're dangerously cold. So, center position, there you go. Now we got the wing position. Right on top, Mike Hoffman. Bad game last time. Playing Montreal. Brady. Meyer. We said we're playing Meyer now that we found out. We studied the power rankings and what the lineup was and who the players are. So we're learning things here. We're learning on this show who these guys are, how good they are, who they're playing. This is very important in hockey. It's not basketball. It's not a one-man show. There's a bunch of guys slapping sticks together, and you have to find the right combination of players. It's not easy. You're only going to get 100 points or so, and you want to try to get over 100. You want to get 150, really, but that's hard to do. You might want to play Claude Giroux, 16 to 15 his last two. They're playing Buffalo. He had a 44 recently against Buffalo. Ignore that 0. He didn't play. Jonathan, he's ice cold. I would not really be too into Jonathan. Play him at your own risk. Burns, Cabot, D'Angelo, Petrie. These are the top defensive men. I love playing Sutton. He'd had a 5 last game, but against the Rangers, he had a 26, a 22, a 13. He's usually cheap. See, for $4K on FanDuel, and you got all them players to put in, and he's a good play for $4K. 39? So you got some Sharks defensive guys way down there. And you got some Flyers like Nikkinen, who's been cold lately, but he's not going to stay cold. They're playing Buffalo. The Flyers are hot. Some specific Flyers are hot, though. So you got to try to figure out which flyer is the hottest, who's been hot lately. They might stay hot. The hot ones might stay hot. The cold ones might stay cold. That's a pattern. Look for patterns. Study patterns. Goalies against weak teams. Do not play two hot teams. Their goalies together. It might be 3-3 score, 3-4 something, 4-3, 5-4, and both teams just go nuts. The guys might be good to play, but the goalies aren't good to play. Now, right on top, they have Marvin Jones. He's the Sharks goalie. I'm telling you, I don't like playing Sharks. I don't. But today might be one of those days where you play a couple Sharks. And a lot of people aren't going to play Sharks. They're going to be scared to death of Sharks. All right, let's get over to your lineup for DraftKings. Let's go to the DraftKings positions real quick, and then I'll get your lineup for DraftKings. So those are your center guys. We got Logan, Sean Courtier. That's the guy that's been hot on the Flyers, and he's going to remain hot. But he's expensive. Well, I mean, not on DraftKings. He's expensive on Yahoo and FanDuel and Fantasy Draft. He is not expensive on DraftKings. This is a pure DraftKings play today. Ryan Strome, everybody seems to like. Playing New Jersey. Did not have a good game last game, but he will. Max Domi, I won't be mad if you play him. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I will not. I like me some Max Domi. I don't care. They're playing the Florida Panthers. He is very cheap. He can get a 12-point game for you, or he could get a 2. So play him at your own risk. So you got these David Pastrnak, who I have not touched on yet. They're playing Tampa Bay, so expect a shootout this game. Expect a Boston-Tampa Bay shootout. So you can put guys in there, but look how expensive he is. He's $9K, and he's like $35 on Yahoo, and he's real expensive on DraftKings. So if you want to just blow all your money on him and get a 15, be my guest. Be my guest. Put our service to the test. Try the grace of his delicious. Don't ask me, just ask the dishes. The service here is never second best. Travis Caron, Claude Giroux, they'll be my better guest. With Voracek and Connor Brown, they'll be my guest. If you want to play David Pastrnak, be my fucking guest and get that 15 out of the way. But spending all that money might get you that 31. I don't know. I do not know. He does it sometimes. Brett Burns, Zach Werenski, 2 last game. He's going to have a turnaround game. They're playing Edmonton. Expect 12 to 14 out of him. Evan Provenov, defensive man. All right, here's your little defensive guys. Look at that. He might get that 17 for you. Look at that. Boom. He'll get a 5 for you if you want to just put him in for 2-9. If you really don't want to spend any money, you might get a friggin' 5 out of this guy. So if you really want to go rock bottom with prices in DraftKings and go under 3K, this is the guy. Because we know some Sharks are going to be scoring goals today. We just don't know who yet. So if you just want to that's why he's an 81. So his opponent ranks 30. His position ranks 30. He has not been doing too well, but if he does some shit, like get some blocks, get some goals, he has a flame next to him, he could get that 5 or that 8 right there. Or even that 9. Look at that. He's only 2-9 on DraftKings. So let's get that DraftKings lineup for you. All right, let's just go over the goalies real quick. Elliott's right there on top for DraftKings. Alexander, Jones, Dell. Like I said, I told you what goalies to play earlier in the video. Just rewind it and go back over that. Okay, I'm going to do a couple lineup optimizers for you. Here's the DraftKings lineup optimizer. Once again, they have Logan Courtier. There's something about him today. 6'1", and they have Tim Meyer. They keep stacking them together. That might be a popular stack or a good stack. I'm not playing Suzuki. I don't own a Suzuki. I'm not playing one. Until I buy a Suzuki, I don't even like playing David Krejci, but expect a shootout. He might get a goal. I mean, if you don't want to play him, who are we don't have much choice, really. Like I said, Skinner, but I don't like playing Skinner. That guy Ennis was dog shit the one game and cannot be trusted at the moment. And these guys are just Wayne Simmons you could play, maybe. A revenge goal you might get out of him because he used to be on the Flyers. There's 15 options better than him, but now you have 3K to spend. So maybe we just want to put somebody in here. Ted Nugent's baby brother. Look at that. All right, we got Loon Courtier, David Craig, Wayne Simmons, Hoffman, Connor Brown, D'Angelo, Cabot, Lundqvist, and Ted Nugent's baby-faced brother who used to sing songs. Now he plays hockey. All right, here's a couple more lineups. They keep putting Suzuki in there because he's cheap. That's the only reason why they're putting Suzuki in there. I don't think he's going to do anything. He's 3.7 now. So he might be a cheap option. I see these results he's been producing. 4, 5, 7, 6, 3. That's pretty much what you're going to get. But if you're paying 3.7, you might be able to go high, somewhere else. Like you can put Chris Digginger, like I told you, as your goalie. All right, it's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show.